Holli Hood.
Okay, wait just a minute. You're supposed to look at that camera, but I'm doing the interview. So could you please stop getting ahead of me, Hollywood? What are you gonna do?
Hi, I'm Holli Hood Clark. I'm the author of Growing
you
Up
just
in...
gotta ignore me. Really?
Would you stop it?
Okay, fine. I'm supposed to be doing the interview. I'll let you do what you want to do.
Okay. I'm the author of Growing Up in Holli's Hood and Survival Mode.
Okay, now you look for me to do the interview. You were doing fine without me before.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the book and Survival Mode in Holli's Hood. I'm Hollywood, and growing up in my neighborhood, it was kind of shifty, and we had to grow up learning things of how to survive. I'm the eldest of 10. My mother had 10, 5 girls, 5 boys. And, growing up at a very young age, we had to pretty much learn how to survive very, very early.
As you survived, as you put it early, some people might say that it was kind of like a scam, some of the things that they'll read in the book. What would you say to that?
You guys might call it a scam, but we call it surviving. And, in our neighborhoods, it was very honest, and we tried to be, but we learned how to survive instead of just, laying down and allowing the world to just, run over us and get to us and stress us out. We learned how to survive and to make do with the things that we had. And that's a little bit of what the book is about. It's very entertaining. It's very educational for people who don't know what it's like to survive in Holli's Hood.
Now, in the book, you talked about a few of these things. You talked about because you were, poor growing up, the government packages that you would receive.
Oh yeah, the government goodies. Oh, it was very, very nice and awesome. We loved it every single month. We couldn't wait to get our government goodies. We had this big yellow block of cheese that you just make the awesome, greatest grilled cheese about. And I know you guys remember the government cheese, right? Okay, well, let me tell you a little bit about this peanut butter also that we got in our package. It was like the ultimate thing. We made bake sales of peanut butter, cookies, and we put raisins in it, and we sold it amongst the neighborhood, just to make ends meet, to survive, to make a little bit extra money for ourselves and for our parents.
Okay, so there's no need for me to do the interview. You're going on talking without me, so I'll just let them read the book.
Yeah, you guys can read a little bit about the book, but I'll tell you a little bit about growing up in Holli's Hood and how to survive. Well, we had to do things that, the average person wouldn't do to survive. My mother was a young seamstress growing up, so she, made clothes for us, and she learned early on, okay, these are very, nice clothing, so I'll, sell them to make some money for my family and to survive. It's not a scam, but it's something that we learned to survive to do, growing up, amongst other things, like, we didn't have monies to pay for things of the nature of getting, our vehicles fixed. So we would use someone, locally down the street that we knew who knew how to fix cars. So, why not go to them and get our vehicle fixed? It's a lot cheaper than going to the dealership, right? Okay, that's called surviving in Holli's Hood.